And the fight, finally we have a fight. There we go. Edge dropping the BKBs are up. We're going to see Ferrari locked down. Zoe, there's it stolen again. Zoe locked down and taking all the damage. Time lapse is out of it. Burning's in trouble. Burning's going to end up dropping. Zoe tearing through this lineup. Buybacks immediately out. Just as Roshan responds. We get our first dose of action in a long, long time. They're going to move into Roshan, and this Roshan is going to die very quickly. There's the Song of the Siren, and Chuan trying to buy his buddy time. There it goes, Weaver. Picks up the Agents of the Immortal, and here we go. Super's going to come in. They're going to try to lock down Zoe. Black hole! No, Faith! Swapped him out. They're going to reinitiate Zoe. Again locked down, he loses the Agents. YYF doing what damage he can. We're going to see OD forced out to the high ground. MMY being chipped away. So's Hex. Can they clean him up? Astral Imprisonment tries to buy him time. Chuan is going to end up down. Now Zoe. Rapier's on the ground. Burning has the Rapier. DK making it all worth the wait. 91 minutes in, and Burning fills out the last slot in his inventory with the item we all wanted to see him have, a Divine Rapier.
Oh man, he's going to sacrifice his bear, they're going back in.
Oh, here we go, Zoe going toe-to-toe with him. Can they keep him locked down? Zoe's taking so much damage. He's down below a quarter health, and he's going to time-lapse. Burning now will be cleaned up. Who got it? Who got it? No, Zoe knows on down again. And YYF, not the one that picked it up, it was.
He picked up the treads.
He picked up the treads, it's MMY. And now, where'd the Rapier go? It's on the ground. It's on the ground. Yeah, ping that out. Who's got room? Ferrari does. And the Force Staff. What sacrificed? And I don't think there's any doubt about it. 92 minutes in, the Rapier dropped, reclaimed, and reclaimed. We are going to see history. The longest game of professional, barring some miracle.
I can't believe this. Like, this is insane.
Read that. Most gold ever farmed. Amazing. Just amazing. Phenomenal.
Well, I do want to point out the first fight that actually happened, because whenever we have fights in this game, they actually last for like 5 minutes. Because
yes, exactly.
Every single time, it's like they killed the RTK immediately. The Hex popped him, forced him to buy back. They go for the Roshan, they get it, and they won the fight with a Weaver who had a Rapier and an Aegis. And then after that, they chase across the map, and IG pushing into the base. They're going to get the top set of Rex.
Tier 3 down. Down goes the Rex. The no buybacks on the Lone Druid or Razor. So IG casually walking across the map and making it even on Rex. And now they say, oh yeah, we're going to farm your jungle. How you like that? Been sitting on base all day. Jungle now.
Now they swapped the cheese as well. RTK no longer has it. It's Burning who has the cheese. Daedalus done on the Razor. So IG, man. That last fight, DK definitely understands the welcome. Like Burning only had one bear left and he had a Rapier, so he just went for it and he had a Basher. Almost killed Zoe before the time lapse. He got like one dash, but he couldn't actually finish it. So yeah. IG ended up bit ahead there, and by a little I mean a lot actually, because getting a Rax at this stage in the game is a pretty darn big deal. So still, anyone can take this, that's the thing. But if you look at the gold at least, there was a pretty big difference made up right there. The experience still pretty favorable for DK, but honestly at an hour and a half into the game, like that much experience doesn't seem that bad.
You see these graphs? These are things that don't matter anymore.
Yeah, I was going to say, these
don't matter anymore. So we're not even going to worry about that. I should honestly just leave this up. Like, this is all I'm doing clicking around. If I just stare at the Roche pit and leave this up, I think that about gives us the last 30 minutes of gameplay.
Oh, this is big. IG, they're moving on to DK's side of the map. This could be it. This could be the fight. The thing is, nobody has buyback except for the Windrunner. That is the only person on the map who can buy back, and he has bots. This push from IG is going to be pretty tough to stop. If Burning gets focused out, or Super get focused down, they don't have enough damage to possibly win the fight anymore. So
here it is, the ultimate farmer. And how appropriate. In Burning's last appearance, in his last tournament appearance as a professional Dota player, the ultimate farmer, the man known as the ultimate carry, sets a record that I don't know we'll see eclipsed anytime soon. Of course, the only way to make it better is if he walks away with a win. IG though, IG gonna have some other things in mind. They did pull back though, so not gonna have it in mind now. By the way, I don't know the exact second. 96 minutes, you say? 96 minutes.
We're really close. We actually already surpassed the longest game in TI history, I think.
Yep.
We're like 2 minutes away from surpassing the longest game in history of competitive Dota.
Yep. We're closing in on it. It should be about 9 seconds if I'm not mistaken. It was 96 something unless I just am bad with numbers, which I am. That's why I play Dota and talk and yell at microphones for a living. But that's okay, because DK is gonna smoke, make the way across, and Windrunner, you know, super hard carry. She is doing some damage, and Roshan gonna be back up very soon. Okay, where you at? Where you at, Burning? There you are. Go ahead, buddy. Go ahead, I know you want to.
The problem here actually is that, okay, let's just say for example, during that last team fight, DK won the fight technically around Roshan with the Weaver having a rapier. With him not having the rapier anymore, having it on Ferrari is nice. But without Gemini, like, Gemini is so good for having a rapier because of how much extra damage output you get from it. Ferrari doesn't really have that. So, not only is Ferrari easier...
There it is! This is now the longest game in Dota 2 history. The former TI2 champions taking on the aspiring TI3 champions of DK. And it's been a pleasure, ladies and gentlemen. Been a hell of a ride. Smoke them if you got them. I know I need to. 1930, the current kill score, and they're going to smoke again. And here we go. They're just going to rush the racks. It's something they should have done a long time ago. Just rush down the racks. Don't worry about creep waves. Don't worry about slow pushing.
Oh, man. Oh, IG look like they're ready for this, though. They're all running towards the top lane. They got some 6 cents right now.
You're thinking about, hang on. Is it going to be ancients? Is it going to be heroes? Choose wisely, Burning. Choose wisely. He will! Turns out there's the sight of Ice, but a good 4-stab gets YYF out of harm's way. And got creeps to kill. Gold to build up. Hang on. BKBs are up. Faith! I'm watching him blown up. No, Hostile Prison keeps it alive a little bit longer. A little bit of wishful thinking. He's going to drop immediately. Now buybacks matter. Faith does not have a buyback. Buybacks at this point on supports are costing $2,100, or 2,100 gold. And here we go, there's going to be a shotgun there, black hole! Go YYF, it's open, no! It's snared out of it, So though, being blown up by Burning. So's gone, ROTK will end up dropping, Burning is low as well. He's going to be hacked and cleaned up. Ferrari, going to be hacked. They have the damage, no. They absolutely do not. The buyback spent on the side of IG, and of course DK preemptively barring back to try to prevent the counter push. This is what it's.
This is bad. There's no buybacks on any of these heroes.
Just Burning, and just MMY, who has been patient as hell, not had many spells to steal.
I think that might honestly be it. I don't think Burning can defend this by himself. He doesn't even have a bear.
And IG may have let what they did. They can't do anything about it. They're going to glyph. MMY is going to get blown up. Never had a chance.
Yeah, that's game.
IG answers match point with the longest Dota 2 game in history. Keep their run in the upper bracket alive in historic fashion.
Man, what a heartbreak for DK. I gotta be honest, they had that game in my opinion. The one big thing is when they went in, they were never really able to get a proper black hole. Swan was just in such good position the entire time. Every single black hole he was in.